I'm Floris. I run Vectify, and we do outbound systems for print and promo companies in the US.
Awesome, awesome, Floris. So you've been using Peeker inboxes here for a bit of time now. I wanted to get your experience on like what your experience has been before you found Peeker inboxes or before you've been using other providers.
So yeah, we've been using a lot of different providers, and we've been using different providers all the time. But it's the most frustrating part is good communication with them, easily like getting replies fast, getting things sorted fast. That was some issues we had with a lot of providers, and definitely like if a domain gets burned, swapping it fast and getting that sorted quickly. Yeah, there were a few issues here and there we had with Azure, but also with Google mailboxes. That was very painful.
I see. Yeah. So I know like those are some common experiences in the space that a lot of agency owners or other people that send a lot of cold emails face. What made you kind of try Peeker, right? Because like out of all these bad experiences, we could have been bad as well, but it sounds like we weren't. So
Yeah, well, that was actually quite random. So I just was looking for a new provider, and I just stumbled upon your website. I was like, let's just book a call and see who it is. So every time I'm looking for new inbox providers, I tend to focus on who the person is that delivers it, like the team, and if they're good and fast in communicating. And we had a call, you and I, and we opened a Slack channel. I was like, I want to try it. Like, give me one setup of your Microsoft inboxes, and that worked well. And the main thing actually was that from a deliverability perspective, it wasn't even much higher, or like it didn't change much, but the way you guys communicated was super valuable to me. So the deliverability was good, the mailboxes were good, and you communicated fast and good, which was for me the prime reason to stick with you guys.
got it. So you'd say the main experience is like the communication, the setup time, the swapping out, a lot of
100%.
the tracking that we're doing internally as well.
Well, yeah, 100%. Because personally, I'm like, okay, I can get a mailbox there, I can get a mailbox there, and as someone who's not super in depth in like mailboxes setup and deliverability, it looks on the surface as just another mailbox. So if I would get it from company A or B, it doesn't have a huge impact. Nowadays, I know that there's a big difference, but back then I wasn't that I didn't know that much about it. So communication was the most important thing for me, for sure.
Yeah. And then I guess the other question I had is like, is there any specific results or improvements or major things that you're seeing? I know that like you're mentioning diversification is a big part of your strategy when we were talking earlier. What are your thoughts on that?
So yeah, the most important thing I seen, which is for us as a company, a super big one, is yes, diversification. So we had, as probably a whole lot like outbound agencies, had issues with Google mailboxes like 2 months ago, and the fact that we could fall back on you guys' Azure setup was awesome, because we could keep delivering to our customers. So now for every setup we do also a setup of Azure to make sure we have it diversified. And back then when that happened, that was just awesome. That was very nice.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. All right. So final question for you. If somebody else is watching this video, an agency owner, maybe somebody that sends, high volume cold email, and they're on the fence of trying out Peeker, what would you tell them?
Yeah, just start using them. It's awesome. Actually, I was at a conference from Epify 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and I said the same thing. Start using Peeker. Start talking to them. Again, my personal experience is good communication. I find that very important, and I think most agency owners will. So get on a call, like get in touch with them, and set up your mailboxes for sure.
Sounds great. Well, thank you so much for the testimonial, Floris. Really appreciate it, and happy to continue servicing you.
Thanks.
All righty. See ya.
See ya.